We're going to start with you, Dave. Right here.
Dave Hendrickson, USCHO. This is for Matt and for Shayne. Your goaltender got off to a little bit of a rocky start with the first goal and maybe the second one. Can you just talk about how you guys picked him up, kind of how he's picked you up so often this season?
Matt.
You know, I think Steve played a great game. That's a very skilled team over there, very deep. You know, he might want to have one of those back, but you know, he made some huge saves throughout the game. You know that. But you know, Shayne really picked up Steve-O, picked us all up with that first goal, really got us going, and you know, we just expect guys to pick each other up, and that's what we did tonight.
Shayne.
Yeah, Steve-O's been our backbone all year, and I thought he played great tonight. I mean, there's tough bounces right off the backboard for a guy for an empty net, and our defense should have picked it up. But Steve-O's been our backbone all year, and it showed when your goaltender's hot, it's possible to win an Natty title.
Right here in front.
And shots connected because that. What does it mean for you guys? You know, this program 23 years. You know, not expected to do much when they first started Division I, and to be the first team to accomplish this goal. What does it mean?
Daniel.
It's an honor. I mean, hats off to Minnesota. They played so hard tonight, and I just. But it's an honor. I mean, it's undescribable right now. It's just one of those things that I mean will stick with us for the rest of our lives. And I mean, we got such a great group here. The Mat Bodie leading us all year, done an unbelievable job keeping you guys focused every day. And Coach Bennett, same thing. And other guys too, Polek, Shayne. It's just, I think the whole thing right now is just undescribable.
Shayne, how was it there at the end of the pile?
I don't know. I mean, I got lucky. I got paired with Eli. It's a big mismatch, but it was definitely it was pretty awesome. It's something you don't get to do often, and to share with these guys, my brothers who I'm going to battle with for 8 months now, 3 years, some of them. It's just amazing, and to send off those seniors as champions, it's no better feeling.
Matt.
You know, it's unbelievable the growth this program's taken over the past, you know, probably 8 years. I've only been here for 4 of them, but you know, this championship's for anyone who's ever had a hand in union hockey, because we wouldn't be here without you know, all those players before us. You know, we learned a lot from them, and they broke us into college hockey, and we're forever grateful for that.
Let's pause just for a minute. Glad to have Coach Bennett with us, and Coach, it must sound pretty good. National champions.
Yeah. Well, first thing I just want to say to Minnesota, congratulations on getting to that final game. They gave us everything we wanted plus more. That's a heck of a hockey team. Don Lucia and his staff do a phenomenal job.
And your team?
I think we're just okay. You know, just okay. Thanks, Matt.
All right, let's stick with the players here, please.
Adam Kimmelman from NHL.com. Shayne, I asked you this Thursday how it felt to do this here, a place that you're hopefully going to have at some point in your NHL career. What did it mean to have the game you have the tournament you have, and to do it in this building, in front of, you know, Flyers fans?
Yeah, it's definitely pretty cool, but again, when I'm playing with my teammates, nothing else matters. When we're just having fun out there and everything's clicking, it's amazing. We go down a goal in both games here in the Frozen Four, and we just bounce back like it's nothing, like we've been there before. It starts with the leadership with Bodes and all the way down. It's just, it's amazing what our team could do, and I'm glad it all paid off at the end.
Okay, back here.
Shayne, this Matt Simmons from USAHO. Obviously, hockey players at this level, they use hockey as kind of like a means to an end. You know, you want to get to the NHL, maybe talk to Adam more. But when you step out on the ice, what is it that drives you?
My teammates, my coaches, my family, just all the support we have, it's just amazing. They make me want to play the game. The game's just fun. Just playing every day, going to the rink with them, having fun, and just winning at the same time. It's a good combination. It's something you can't describe when you got that sitting next to you.
Nancy.
It's Marypiece Boston Globe. This is for Matt and Daniel. I don't want to embarrass Shayne, but I was just wondering if you guys could talk about, he seemed to have an extra gear tonight. I was just wondering if you could talk about his contributions this year and tonight.
Matt?
You know, he's a big time player. This is a big time game, biggest game of our lives, and he really stepped up. He was the motor tonight that really got us going. That first goal, that was just a great individual effort, and it really got us going. So he's been tremendous all year for us.
Daniel.
I mean, I think the same thing. He's just a big time hockey player. I mean, you look at tonight and just a huge game, and basically, like Matt said, the biggest game of our lives. And we come out and tough start, we're down, and Shayne scores an unbelievable goal, and he's done that for us all year, for the last 3 years. Just offensively, defensively, he's unbelievable, and the amount of talent is second to none.
Ben Rothenberg, New York Times. Daniel, can you talk about that sequence on your second goal? I think you guys had 7 shots in about 7 seconds, and it sort of seemed to turn the momentum pretty much in your favor from there on.
I think we talk about Pack of Wolves goals, just being around the net, and every guys buying in, guys going to those hard areas, and I think that was kind of it. I mean, Daniel Ciampini did a great job with the puck there, and then all three of us just kind of went to the net, and Mike Becchioni put it right upstairs. So I think, that's where we want to go. That's where when we talk about union hockey, those are the areas that we want to get to, and I just think that's what happened there.
Jim Conley from U.S. College Hockey Online. Matt, can you talk about the ability to score those 3 quick goals and take advantage of the momentum you got in the game?
I think that's been a staple of our team all year, that we come in waves, and you really felt that at the end of the first there. I thought we really carried the play for a little bit of stretch of time there, and all 3 of those goals were just Pack of Wolves goals where we're throwing the puck on net, and guys are getting there and finding second and third chances, and I think that's probably one of the biggest staples of our team all year.
Okay.
Sean Martin with the Times Union. Shayne, at the ECAC tournament, you said one of your proudest moments was when you were named co-defensive defenseman of the year. Talk about your improvement there, and particularly the play in the last 90 seconds, when it looked like the Minnesota player might have had a step on you to set up the Silverman goal.
It's just it's a thank you to my coaches. They worked with me every day for the last 3 years on the defensive side of my game, and they really improved that aspect of my game, and I can't thank them enough. Coach Chap, going an extra ice with him, doing whatever I can to get better with the defensive side, and I was kind of happy it got noticed, and all my hard work, but again, I was just trying to make a play at the end there, and Sully did all the work at the end and scored a really big goal for us.
Further questions for the players? Right here.
Evan Spore, SB Nation. Shayne, on Thursday you said you didn't get a chance to really take in the environment that you were kind of consumed with the game. Did you do that at all tonight? I mean, it was a better crowd, and did you get a chance to really look at the building and take it in?
I noticed the Union faithful out there for sure. Saw my parents after in the stands, and they looked pretty happy. My mom was crying, of course, but it's definitely awesome. It really hasn't set in. It feels like we're dreaming right now, but sometimes dreams come true.
Guys, how was the atmosphere out there tonight? Could you tell it on the ice? Seemed pretty electric to us upstairs.
It was unbelievable.
Daniel, this is Daniel, by the way.
It was unbelievable. I mean, so many supporters of just of the game of hockey in general, and then Union College came all the way down. I mean, even the rink was unbelievable, but even back at school, I mean, we got sent videos from the Thursday night game, and just the whole school rallied around us, and it's just an awesome feeling.
Matt?
I don't think many guys really took in the atmosphere during the game, but once that buzzer sounded, you look up, and it's a big building, and I didn't realize how high the stands went up, and it was just an incredible moment for me to soak it all in, see that jam-packed building, and my parents got to be here, so I'm grateful for that. But like I said, during the game we were just all business, and I hope everyone got to take it in at the end of the game there.
Okay, further questions for the players? Okay, in the back there.
This is for Shayne, Mat Bodie from the Philadelphia Inquirer. Congratulations. Does this winning like this, does this make your decision even harder about coming back next year? And when do you plan on finalizing that decision?
Not really thinking about that right now. I'm just thinking about all the hard work we put in this year to get that right there, and just having fun with my teammates right now, and how we send off the seniors perfectly, just as champions, and just thinking about that right now with my team.
Okay, Nancy.
Nancy Mervis, Boston Globe. I was just wondering, a lot of people have used the term Cinderella season, Cinderella team, etc. Does that bother you? Do you embrace it? How do you guys look at that?
Who wants to take that, Matt?
The only way we're a Cinderella team is just name recognition. I really think no one in our room ever believed we were a Cinderella story this year. We belong with the big boys, and hopefully some people will start to realize that Union Hockey's here for good now.
Good, guys? You want to chime in, or?
Yeah.
Shayne?
I said it earlier this week, we never looked at ourselves as a Cinderella, we looked at ourselves as Union College, and we're just a team trying to win a national title, and I guess we proved all those people wrong.
Anything further for the players? Okay, guys, we will let you go celebrate. Enjoy.
Sorry. It's okay. I'm used to it. Alright, we're good.
You guys enjoy. All right, further questions for Coach Bennett? Okay, right here in front.
Rick Bennett from the Schenectady Gazette. This is 23 years in the making. What does it mean for you and for Union College to do this?
Well, I'm just extremely excited for our program, our school, for the community, and for every player that has worn that jersey, for every coach that's coached here before us. I think it's a tremendous accomplishment. I want to thank them. Obviously, I can't name them all, but it's just a surreal moment right now.
Okay.
Adam Kimmelman, NHL.com. Coach, we talked with Shayne a little bit about his defensive play. I mean, everyone can see how good he is offensively. Can you talk about how he's grown, how you've worked with him on the defensive side of the game?
Well, it's just, as far as I'm more in the practice realm of it, the extra work that he does with Jason Tapp, Joe Dumey, and John Ronan, I think that's where you, as a player, make a lot of gains, because it's basically like a one-on-one or a one-on-three type of relationship, and he's a willing guy when he gets out there, and he practices so hard, and games are almost sometimes easy for him because he practices so hard. And I know you've heard that before, but we kept preaching. It was more towards the last half of the year, and that was a message that the coaching staff had. Our practices are going to be tough, and you guys better buckle up. And through that, there was a lot of tough love going on, but they never once complained, and I think that's when we got better.
Okay, right here.
Rick Jim Conley from U.S. College Hockey Online. Can you talk about Shayne? I think he had a staggering +7 tonight, and just his ability to step up and play in these big games.
Yeah, you just never know when a guy is going to come to the forefront in the magnitude of this game. That is, that's phenomenal. If you come to practice, and every time we do a small game, an area game, he's coming out of his cleats there. He really wants to win no matter what. He has that in him. Mat Bodie has it in him. Dan Carr. They're winners. Everyone in that locker room is just a winner, and through that, I know Shayne was, obviously the story here tonight, but there are a lot of other guys too that tonight chipped in.
Okay, right here.
Jeff Cox with SB Nation. Coach, twice this weekend you fell behind in the first 3 minutes of the game. What does it say about the resolve of your team that that didn't bother you, and you obviously came back to win both times?
It kind of was like a snapshot of the Boston College game. It actually settled us down. I thought we were kind of gripping that stick a little bit, and guys were huffing and puffing on the bench. Guys were standing up, which is not our style. So we just needed to take a deep breath, and that's what, that was a theme on the bench throughout the whole game. It was deep breaths, take it easy, sit down, relax. It's just another game. We're back at Mesa Rink, and that's just how we approached it between periods, and the guys bought in. But again, I've always said this: it's not what I say, it's what they're going to do out there. And the guys that you just talked to, and they did a great job of that.